So welcome to my channel, and in this video we're going to discuss about some of the basics program of this Arduino, and let's have a look at it. So first in this it's the blink sketch is running on. So now let's jump into the Arduino IDE and learn about the sketches. But before that, I'm going to link to download the Arduino IDE in the description below, and also the link to buy the Arduino board. The clone board is also given in the description. Please check it out. So now let's jump into the video. So this is my PC screen, and I have this Arduino already installed. Arduino IDE. So now I'm going to open it up, and it's an Arduino Genuino, and it's supported by millions of users over the world. So first we are going to have a look at the sketch, that is the bare minimum, which is easily available in the file, and then you have the examples, and in the basics you have the bare minimum. So now let's open it up. It's done. So here this sketch is basically, if you upload it, then none of the process will happen in your Mega chip, and your board will just be stable, and so you can use that point to program some other board, and it's for that. So now this is void setup, where we can put our setup code to run once, and to put the main code to run repeatedly in the void loop. So now I'm going to upload it. Before that, you must check the board, that's Arduino Genuino and the port. And now I'm going to click on the upload button. And this is the upload button. So I'm going to click on it. So, and it's uploading while, and you can see over here that it's done uploading. So now let us see our Arduino board. Okay, so over here in my Arduino board, you are able to see this LED being turned on and the on LED. Otherwise there is nothing that's processing in my Arduino board, and you can really see it. It's a really interesting program. So if I connect the RxTX of some other board, and from the Arduino IDE, if I am clicking on uploading, then it's directly going to upload to that board with the bypassing of this, because none of the process will be running on this. But for that, of course, you need to connect this reset to ground, and that's it. So now let's see another sketch, that is the blink sketch in the Arduino IDE. Okay, so after the bare minimum, I click on the file and examples, and here I have the blink sketch over here, and I click on it. So it's turned on, and so here you can see the main blink. So here it's coming that turns the LED for 1 second, then turn off second repeatedly, and here you can see that pin mode. Here it's giving LED bulletin. Instead of the pin, they are using the LED bulletin function, and basically the Arduino IDE is that LED bulletin is used to show this digital pin whichever is connected. Like here you can see on Uno, Mega and 0, the LED is attached to digital pin 13, and on MKR 6, so the LED bulletin will directly select the correct. So you can correct pin, and here you can see this digital right LED bulletin high. So it's going to give 5 volt to the LED for 1 second, and then no 0 volts LED for 0 seconds. That's also for 1 second, but I'm going to change. I'm going to say that LED will be on for 2 seconds, and that for 1 second. So I have done that, and so now I'm to upload it. It's the same board and that, and so now I am uploading it. So now you can see this uploading process is being turned on, and we have done uploading. It's directly uploaded. So now let's see our Arduino board. So in my Arduino board, you can really see that it's like the LED is turning on for 2 seconds and then off for a single second, and this is going to loop forever. So now that's very interesting, a simple program. I didn't do a lot of, instead of LED bulletin, if you connect some like LED, if I've connected a motor on pin 10, say, and if I am powering it up, then it's going to turn on, and say it will be for 5 seconds. So it will turn on the motor for 5 seconds and then turn it off for how much. So it's an interesting sketch. So now we're going to see another sketch, that's a fade sketch, that will be using the PWM pin on the Arduino board to give pulse width modulation output, which will be between 0 to 255 and 0 to 5 volts. So now let's see that program. Okay, so in this, basically the circuitry side, we are going to connect a jumper wire from the pin, any PWM pin. I'm going to take it as pin 6 to this breadboard, means to an LED, and the 5 and the ground pin from here to that, and we are going to power it up. So now I'm setting that setup up. So I am taking an LED and some jumper wires and connecting it. For that I am going to connect the LED to the breadboard, say like this. The positive is on left and the negative is on right. So now I'm going to connect the jumper wires. I took black and white for convenience. And now I'm going to connect the white one to my PWM pin 6 and the black to the ground on the Arduino board. Okay, so now for the program we are going to again open the file, the examples and the basics and the fade one. And so this fade, and this is it. And here you can see that first screen that it is having an integer. It means it's setting up that the PWM pin of the LED is attached to pin 9, but in our case it's 6, so I'm changing it to 6. And the brightness first will be 5 and the fade amount will be also 5. And here you can see this is just first it is going to execute this, and here it is setting out that the pin mode LED output, so this pin 6 will be output. And in the loop you can see analog right LED brightness. So first it is going to give a pulse width modulation of this to pin 9 the brightness, that's a 5, and then we are going to increase the brightness by the fade amount. Okay, and then it's if the brightness is equal to 0 and the brightness is greater than equal to, or it is greater than equal to 255, then it is going to fade amount means it's going to again start decreasing it, and then it's going to wait for 30 milliseconds. And for seeing the dimming effect I am going to increase it to about 40, so I have a 45 for the dimming effect. And so now let us upload it. The PWM pins are with a sign, wavy sign. So now I'm uploading it with the tools and that remaining same. And so you can see that it's done uploading. So now let us see the Arduino board. So in the Arduino board, means in this circuit, you can see this little bit of LED. It's very bright, and then it's dimming, and then again dimming it up. And it's really a very good program. I really liked it. I can fade it, and this fade concept can be also used in servo motors, and to set the speed and all about that. Then also you can use it like PWM to I want to say that the number means if I change the program that them with the use of LED, or if I write that how much light will be coming, and so if more light will be coming, then the LED will brighten up less, and if less light will coming, then it will brighten up more. So I can use that, and it's a really good code. So now we let's have some look at the other basic codes on the computer. So in the other basic codes in the examples, you have one of them being this analog read serial. So what is going to do that you can connect a potentiometer to any analog pin, that's A0 to A5, as 6 analog pins are in the Uno board. And then it's going to going to begin it's this program is going to use the Atmega 16 chip for serial communication, and it's setting up the baud rate, and you have the it's going to first have the sensor value or reading of this analog pin 0 and print it to the serial monitor. And you can from the sketch and from this tool, and here you can serial monitor, you will see there's that numeric values. And if you look at the serial plotter, then it's going to plot it up this graph sort of thing. And you have to set up the baud rate as in the program. For this you may use a potentiometer or any sensor. Then another code you have is that you can have this digital read serial. So you have a push button on the digital pin 2, you say, and then it's going to take it pin mode is going to take that pin as an input. That push button is pin 2, then the serial begin for the serial communication, and as an input then you have the loop. First you're going to check the button state, if it will be either 1 or 2, and it is going to give the output as 1 or 0, and it's going to print it, so you can have the serial monitor and see that. Another program is so what did I change it? So another program is that in the examples basics, so you have the last, and the reads here, read and log voltage. So you can have some potentiometer or sort of some like voltage up to 5 volts into it, and then it's going to, what it's going to do is, first it's going to initialize that, it's going to begin the serial communication. First it's going to read the sensor value from analog pin 0. If I want, I can change it to 4 also. So, and then it's going to convert it, means the value is from 0 to 1023 and it represents some volts. So if I want to convert it to 0 to 5 volts, I will take as float because it can be decimals, and voltage, and it will be sensor value. Say if it's 1000, then it's going to multiply 1000 by 5 by 1023. So it's like 1000 upon 1023 into 5. That will be a like better things. So I have changed it, and here it's to print the voltage in the serial monitor. Okay, and also you can do the serial plotter, so it's going to give a graph sort of thing. Thank you for watching. Click on the like button below, and please subscribe to my channel for more further videos and updates. I appreciate your cooperation and with your likes and your views. Thank you.